Good morning. Happy October. It's a new month, right? I know we're almost all weekend already, so time's a flying. Today, I want to talk about something that, for some reason, really seems so hard for most people and even us. Uh, Makes it so hard for us to grasp, to understand, to learn, to practice more consistently and regularly. I just don't know why it's hard or it's this hard. Maybe you can help. If you have some reasons, why this is so hard, then maybe we can work on those reasons to create the solutions. What am I talking about? DWC. Ever heard of that one? Don't wait, communicate. Why is it so hard for us to do that? Sometimes it takes weeks, months to communicate an update on something that's taking a whole lot longer than it should. But with some explanation, it could make a difference. Why? Tell me why it's so hard. One thing I do know is that if and when we practice this diligently, religiously, consistently, right? And doing these steps week, day, all the time, we will keep our challenges small. We'll keep the confrontations very little. People don't go down rabbit holes. If you're telling them what's going on, they don't have to try and think about what the problem is. They don't have to create another narrative about it. It keeps their expectations and yours in check with reality. Why don't we want to do that? It also builds trust. It doesn't allow room for misunderstanding, which creates mistrust, right? They don't question the motive. If they know what you're doing, what you're thinking, what's going on, what's happening. And we're in a world now where there is more that's going on that's acceptable, that's believable. And we shouldn't lie anyway, right? We don't have to lie. So why not just share what's going on? It'll remove the fear. Why don't we want to do that? And you know what? It'll actually also save time and effort because you don't have to go back and fix things. Sound familiar? You don't have to go back and try and appease or apologize. It avoids the doing and the redoing. So it will save time and money. DWC, don't wait, communicate. Why wouldn't we want that? you know? And then finally, if you're proactive with it, you do it diligently and you do even TAC, thinking ahead to communicate and say, this is going to happen. So maybe I should let them know now, right? It tells you that you're a pro, you're proactive, you're a professional, you have leadership and credibility and responsibility, which builds the trust too. People will end up just saying, I trust you, take care of me, here's take my money. And it's happened before. We have some people who are really good at the DWC and reap all those benefits. Keeps people on the same page. Why wouldn't we want to do that? It's like the person who sees a small leak in a boat and says, it's a small leak. It's no big deal, right? Next week, it becomes a big leak. And then after that, they're sinking. You got to patch it as soon as you see the small leak, right? It's an easy thing to do, I would think. Why isn't it? Tell me, please tell me. Why wouldn't we want to DWC? And I would say never more than a week. That's pushing it even. Never more than a week between communications, especially on things that are vital and time dependent. Just do it so that we can be and do and have and give our very best without stress. Because if with this causes stress, I don't get it. Besides that, everything is just fantastic. What do you say? Keep smiling, have an awesome day and a fantastic week, and don't forget, communicate. Cheers and ciao.